here, and today I thought we could use the magical mud dough that we made last time I visited to make something super cool. Do you know what this is? It's a tea light candle, a little fairy-sized candle. It looks a little bit boring like this, so maybe we could use our mud dough to make a beautiful little bowl for it to sit in. Would you like to join in? All you'll need is the mud dough. If you'd like to know how to make the mud dough, you could look at my last fairy video and learn how to make it. And some beautiful bits of nature, your little tiny fairy-sized tea candle, and a fairy-sized tray with a little bit of shiny oil put over the bottom of it. Make sure you set your very, very hot oven to 200 degrees Celsius. That way, when we finish creating our beautiful bowls, it will be ready to pop into the oven. All right, let's get started. I'm just going to move the tray out of the way for a moment, and I'm just going to take a little bit of our muddy Play-Doh. We don't need it all. The rest of it you can use to play with a little bit later. Or maybe you could make more tea lights. Make a little circle with your Play-Doh and cup it in your hands like that. Push it down and use your tea light as a guide to see how big your hole needs to be for your tea light holder. Just like that. When you pull it out, there's the perfect little indent. Push it down a little bit with your fingers. You want to make it quite deep. And then pinch around the outside to make the sides of your tea light holder a little bit higher. This part's the fun part. You can add wiggles or bumps or spikes or anything you'd like to make it your very own fairy style. I'm going to add some little pinches to the corners of mine and squish out the sides a little bit more. Perfect. Now I'm going to add some nature. I've got some pretty flowers that I picked from my garden that I'm going to put all around the outside. Squish. Make sure you push them in nice and hard. We don't want them to fall off in the oven. And some leaves. Push them in. Stick, stick, stick. Keep going until it's all covered all around the outside and you're happy with your design. Now that I've decorated around all of the outside, it's time to move it onto my tray. Make sure that you're very careful picking up your design because it's very sticky. It is Play-Doh, so it might just flop back into its old form, a big ball. Be very careful. Gentle hands onto the tray. And ta-da! All ready to go into the oven. It needs to go into the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. I hope you have your fairy waiting wings on. Katie, the kangaroo paw fairy, was very kind to let me borrow her awesome oven. Well, let's pop it in. Open it up. Ooh, be very careful. It's hot. In it goes. Please make sure you have your fairy mummy or daddy help you. Set it for 10 minutes at 200 degrees and wait, wait, wait. I think it's ready. Awesome waiting, friends. Let's get it out. Make sure we've got something to protect our hands because it will be very, very hot. Wow. It's all ready. And it is hard and very hot. Ouch! Make sure you don't touch it straight away. Let's put the tea light candle in and see how it looks. A perfect fit! Awesome! Well, I hope yours turns out great as well. Until next time, Freedom Fairy Flutterby's!